see that button lit up in red, you are watching the live in action. If you do not see it lit up in red, that's okay. You're watching replay. Keep watching if you enjoy our content. Give it a few minutes to come on. We're going to go and make some coffee and stuff. Make a second cup of coffee. Yeah. Over the kitchen, it is a mess. My little graduation cup from last year. My second cup, by the way. I want to sit outside, or maybe I can sit outside for a few minutes. I don't know why I like being outdoors. See who all comes in. Let's see. Oops, sorry. Welcome to the two people here. Feel free to comment in the stream with us and say hello. Thumbs up the stream as you come in. Say hello, say hello. Thumbs up the stream as you come into the stream. Thumbs us up. Nine people watching. Can we get some likes? Thumbs us up, thumbs us up. So we're going to go ahead and get started. Welcome to Crystal's Daily Dose of Joy. Welcome family, friends, and followers. If you're new, then hello. Welcome. If you're returning, then welcome. This was supposed to be a decluttering and reorganizing video. That's what Friday's videos are. But I don't feel the greatest today. I don't have like tons of energy. So I'm just going to do a live stream, a chat stream instead. That way we can still keep those, trying to get those watch hours up and stuff. And I figured that way at least I'm still putting out a video versus, you know, versus a stream. My phone's ringing. It's my son. I'll call him back. So make sure to throw some thumbs up. Throw some thumbs up in the channel if you would like to being here. Say hello with us. There's loving people watching. Loving people watching. Come on, son. My son's calling me. I'll have to call him back. Or to end the stream. Thank you for the like. So if you're new to our channel, then welcome. If you're returning, then welcome. We do have monthly memberships that you can join the channel if you would like to, and super thanks and gifts. They're all in the description. And yes, just thought we'd just sit and chit chat. Just do a basic, just simple chit chat video. Any questions or anything you want to ask me, feel free to. And yep, make sure to thumbs up the stream as you come in. Say hello. Say hello as you come into the stream. Do say hello. I'll try to go for about an hour. I don't know if it'll be a full hour or not. I'll try. That's typically what I do. And yes, so we're just trying to, you know, we're going to do a little bit of cleaning, not a lot today, and kind of rest since I don't feel the greatest. Thumbs us up as you come in, though. Say hello. We have 4 people watching and 1 like. 1 like. So I do have a weekly schedule, y'all. My weekly schedule is Mondays, which are planner decorations. Those are live with the theme in the planner. Tuesdays are clean with me. Those are live. Wednesdays are midweek chat and coffee. We do updates in the Lord's Word live. Thursdays are vlogs. Yesterday was only a minute and a half vlog. We had Mason's award ceremony. Today's videos are decluttering, reorganizing, but I switched it to a live stream because I don't feel the greatest. And then tomorrow will be a growth stream, and Sundays are no videos. So if that's your cup of tea, then we appreciate having you here. And so, yes. 2 people watching and 1 like. 2 people watching and 1 like. I'm still having coffee. Who's drinking coffee? Feel free to ask questions or come into the stream, say hello. As you do. I will do the growth stream tomorrow. But I just didn't have a lot of energy this morning when I woke up. Yesterday was busy. Mason had his award ceremony, and he received an award. I'm not sure what it's for. It's got it abbreviated on the award, but we were super happy for him. And so, yeah, just sitting outside. I was watching Warshy and Coffee's live. I actually called it this morning, so now I know where to find Warshy and Coffee's live super early in the mornings because we get up at 6:15 every morning to put Mason on the bus. So, yeah. But yeah, I didn't want to do the whole decluttering and reorganizing of the cabinet we was going to do this morning or today in today's video. I'd rather just skip and do that. I might do that on next week's schedule since I didn't do it this week. I didn't want to do it today. I wasn't even going to do a video today. I was like, I'll just skip doing a video. I thought, no, I can sit and do a live. I'm just sitting chit-chatting. There's nothing wrong with that, right? Does anybody have any Friday plans? Sammy Preppers live. Hello, hello. Are you new to the channel? Welcome, welcome. Does anybody have any weekend plans? Plans for the weekend this Friday? I don't think we got much going on. I'll be going down to the church. We're going to be tie-dyeing shirts for the helpers for Vacation Bible School coming up in July. And I'll be one of the leaders. There's 3 other ones. And then I'll have church on Sunday and probably just do mostly a lot of stuff around here. Are you new to our channel? Welcome, welcome. Hi, Sammy. Let us know if you're new to the channel when you come in. Yeah, I would use my laptop too. I will do that in my growth stream so I can help drop links. And I can even drop the membership link in the description box below. We are still trying to build the channel, y'all. It's a slow process, but we are still trying to build the threshold and the revenue. Thank you for the 3 people watching and the 2 likes. Hello, hello. Let me know if you're new. Put the word new or throw some hearts. Let me know if you're new here. If you do have a YouTube channel or you do YouTube videos, let me know and we can change your name to Blue, make you a moderator so that you can drop your link into the live. I don't mind helping other channels grow and doing that in any of my lives. So, but yeah, y'all, it's a nice day. It's supposed to get up to like 101 here in our area. What's y'all's weather going to be? What is the weather going to be? Second cup of coffee. What will y'all's weather be? Let us know. Let us know. My hair is a mess. I curled it and I didn't brush the curls out. Still got a little bit of makeup in my eyes I got to take out. Do a skincare routine. But I thought, let me do a video. Because I feel like when I don't upload and I don't do videos and I just say, well, I'm not going to upload today. I'm not going to do a video. Then it makes my watch hours go down. It seems like I've got like 1,200 and I think 13 to get. It was a little bit lower than that, and I only had about 9 something to get. But where I hadn't been as consistent, or some of my videos, like my vlog was really short yesterday. It was only a minute and a half long. Just depending. So feel free to say hi and talk to me, y'all. Don't be shy. Say hi. Talk to us. Let us know what's going on. Let us know what's going on. Where are you from? Where are you watching from? Sammy's Prepper Live. Do you live here in the United States? Where do you live? Or what state? I didn't necessarily your address, but where? But yeah, it's nice how you can hear the little birds chirping in the trees and stuff. Oh, thank you. You didn't have to give $10. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. It's much appreciated. Thank you, love. Aw, it's so sweet of you. I appreciate it. From Australia. Okay, I hear that's a really beautiful place. How do you like it out there? How do you like Australia? I hear it's really beautiful out there. I've never been, but it sounds really pretty. Let me make sure that, I appreciate that. You don't have to do it, but yes, I'm trying to just stay motivated, focused. I don't know what's going on with me today. Mason's had a little bit of a cough. I've got it. Mine comes and goes, and it's weird because I think like the drier it is, I don't know if this makes sense. Like here in California, the weather is like gets really, really hot in the summertime. So like the drier it is, the worse it makes the cough. And of course, I got all these big trees and stuff around me, all over the place. So that just, Do you do videos? Okay, so let me give you a ranch. So let's go ahead and do that. It'll add you as a moderator. I'm gonna do you as a managing moderator, and your name will light up in blue, so you're pretty much familiar with how to drop the link. Your name is lit up in blue, and you can definitely drop your channel link here in the description. I meant the live stream. Mine's at it's like 1,200 and something, I think. What kind of videos do you upload? I need to come over and check you out. I wanted so badly y'all to do the decluttering and reorganizing, but when I ain't got a lot of strength, I'm not sick, but I know there's a little bit of something going around, and when I don't feel good, it just, we've had so much. We had Mason's award ceremony, and he did really, really good. We're super proud. I haven't posted on Facebook yet, and it's just been so much going on personally, financially, health. I got 4 appointments next week, so I'm getting a cyst type place lanced on my back, and then I have a dental appointment that I have blood work done on the 2nd. And then on the 4th, what do I have on the 4th? I have something on the 4th. That's my little wind chime, if y'all wondering. That's a little kitty cat wind chime. Everybody likes that. When the wind's blowing, that thing would just chime, 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 chime. That was from a good friend of mine, Cheryl. And so, yeah, what kind of videos do you do? See, we're a variety channel, y'all. So if you're new here, then welcome. We upload Mondays, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, and Saturdays. Most of my subscribers wanted me to have a set schedule, which I have kind of hit a little bit of a burnout rate because my channel hasn't done as great as I thought it would, but we're hoping and praying that it picks up and does better. You have to meet a criteria of $100 threshold here in the United States when you're monetized. I think it is. And so I'm still doing videos, but we also are a Christian channel, so we do share the Lord's word. I do give tips and advice. And yeah, I do support other channels. I love purses. I love watching cleaning. We do give talks and discussion on tips and advice on autism, because I have a little boy that's mild autistic. So, yeah. Yeah, so I'm blessed and thankful for y'all, though. You can drop your link, though, Sammy Prepper Live. You can drop your link if you would like to in the live while we're live. Feel free to drop it here in the stream so people can check it out. Sometimes we get a handful of people. Sometimes we don't get hardly anybody here on the live. But do drop your link here. Anybody that comes in, if you don't have YouTube videos or you don't do YouTube or any kind of platform, that's completely okay. We still recognize you. But if you do YouTube videos, or on the social media platform, then we do like to help you drop your links. Even when I'm doing other lives, like Saturdays would be a growth stream where you will go and watch 2 to 3 minute videos in full. You will like, share, comment, hit their bell, and bring a heart here. So, yeah. Let us know what your channel's about. Let us know what kind of videos you do, you know. And do thumbs up the stream as you come in. Y'all, and I'm trying to, I was mentioning it a lot more. I'm trying to mention it a little bit less because maybe I am mentioning it too much. Just that we do have super thanks, gift, and monthly memberships. We're trying to get those 4,000 watch hours so that we can have the watch ads added into the videos. That's hard. That's a hard one. Does anybody else struggle with that? That's a hard one to get. But yeah. So. Some kind of flyer nap. So I'm drinking Folgers coffee, though. And I use French vanilla creamer or even the peppermint mocha. They keep the peppermint liquid creamer. They keep it out. It used to not be that way. It used to be it only would be out during the holidays, like Thanksgiving or Christmas. Here lately, they've been keeping it out on the shelves a little bit longer. I love anything peppermint or like the lemon flavors. I really, really enjoy those. Especially when it comes to like the flavor in your coffees or your like teas and stuff. I think it's really, really good. So yes, y'all, today's video would have been a declutter and reorganize. I love cleaning on days where I don't have a lot of energy, and since I do have some stuff going on with my health that I'm still trying to get answers for, I try not to overexert myself and just kind of take a break from a lot of cleaning. I do still tidy up the trailer and do things I need to do. And that's why I was like, yeah, instead of me not doing a video at all, let me go ahead and post, but not do the whole cleaning and reorganizing of things. And I will have the weekly schedule put up on Sunday for the channel. But let us know where you're from when you come in. Say hello. It says we got 2 likes and 0 people watching. But yes, we'll try to go for, I don't know if it'll be a full hour. We're going to try to go for about an hour. We're just sitting outside on my porch. And yeah. We got these pretty little birds, y'all. They're like, I don't know, some of them, I don't know. I want to say they're blue jay. They might not be, though. And they make the prettiest sound. And they love over here where they cut the tree at. That tree right there in the middle, they love where that tree's been cut. And you'll hear them chirping and playing. And I tried to put a bird feeder up here, but they wasn't really interested in the bird feeder. I think maybe I got the wrong bird feed type stuff. So, but they're real pretty to listen to in the mornings. It's like they're sitting out having a chat like we are. Welcome to the 4 people here. Make sure to like the stream. Come on in, say hello. Say hello with me and Sammy Prepper Life. Throw me some hearts and thumbs up emoji if y'all can see the stream or hear me okay. But yeah, they're so pretty. They're so pretty. But yeah, I think whatever's going on with this cough, Mason come home. It was like midweek saying he had a little bit of a cough, and then I've got it. It's more like a dry cough, and he's got a cold. No fever or anything, just a little bit of a cough. And I've been giving him, he likes to take the, well, there's so many different ones. He likes the Benadryl one. We get the little grape flavor. So, yeah. Let me check my watch. Okay. But yeah, so anybody got plans for the weekend? I like to ask that because it is the weekend, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Or do you consider just Saturday and Sunday the weekend? We always look at like Friday, Saturday, and Sunday because typically mid-afternoon of Friday is kind of when our weekend starts. Oh, let's see if you can kind of see them. I don't know if you can see them or not. I don't want to get too close. Can y'all hear that? Can you hear the birds? They were talking. Sounds like one of them might have been fighting. So welcome to the 1 person here and the 2 likes. Let's see. I was watching Warshi and Coffee's live Warshy and Coffee does, sorry if I'm shaking the camera. She does planners and streams, chat streams. And it's such a fun channel to watch. Such a fun channel to watch. I never can catch her lives. I was so thankful. Like, yes, I caught her live when she was actually in the live, you know, it being live itself. And normally I'm always catching a replay. But yeah, I'm so glad I caught it. Whew. So 20 minutes in, 20 minutes in. Let's see who else comes into the stream. Two people watching and 2 likes. Thank you, thank you. Come on in, say hello, say hello. Let me know if you're still with me. Throw a heart or a thumbs up emoji. Sometimes the live will freeze up, y'all. If it freezes up, you want to go out of the stream and then come back into the stream. Let me do, I want to do Q&A. Okay, where is everyone from? Answers will appear as chat messages. Okay. Okay, there we go. The question, y'all, I put a question because we'll see. That way I don't have to keep mentioning it. Thank you for the 3 likes. Where's everybody from? Let me know where you're from, like what state. We had one from Australia. 3 likes and 1 person watching. I'm originally born and raised Pickens, South Carolina, but I live in California. Hey, I am in Atwater, California. Welcome, welcome, Ree. You can drop your channel link if you would like to. We're supposed to be doing a decluttering and reorganizing. I don't feel too good. I've got a little bit of a head cold. My chest right here is a little bit sore, and Mason's had a little bit of cough. So I was like, I'm just going to do a chat stream. I almost was like, let me not do a video today. And then I was like, no, that's not being consistent or persistent. Let me do a video, but let me do it just as a chat, a live stream chat. Thank you. No, I'm not sick or anything. It's a little bit of a cold. Mason had a little bit of a cough and cold. I was telling Sammy Prepper Live, first one in here, that, I think something about, like, we're supposed to be up at 101. Our temperature will be here in California. And I think the hotter it is, like the drier it is, you know, we just live in a little single wide trailer. We run little window units. I think the drier it is, like the cough feels more like a dry cough. And I just woke up. I rested pretty good, but I just woke up with like no energy. So I was like, I'm not going to try to do, I'm not going to try to do the decluttering and reorganizing video today. Because that bathroom cabinet's horrible, but I can get it next week and put it on next week's schedule. So that will be the plan. That will be the plan, right? So, do you have any plans for the weekend? Where are you from, Ree? Let us know where you're from. That's the question for everybody. Well, I typically do because I have to get things done, or then it's like worse on me not to get them done. But today I'm not going to because I'm starting to get a little bit of runny nose. Yeah, that's right. You told me you're in Canada. Canada, yay. One from Australia, one from Canada. I'm from California. Well, I'm not from California, but that's where I live. So, yeah. I can feel it in my nose right here, all right in here. I don't want to get it. I have 4 appointments this week, y'all. The 2nd of June, I have a blood work I have to go down and get done. They're doing a full panel of blood work. That's to kind of check the other part of the thyroid because I already did the ultrasound and then other stuff too. And then I have a lancing procedure done on my back. And then I have a dental appointment. And then I have another appointment. I'm not sure what the 4th one is. So like a majority of the week next week will be appointments. But we still will be doing videos, and we will have pretty much regular. So pretty much, y'all, when I don't do like videos that are scheduled, I will try to bring lives because that is helping the watch hours and the stream. Yes, I'm 43, and I've been going through like a lot of female stuff that I knew some of it was normal, a lot of it wasn't. So I've spent a lot of time going back and forth to the doctors just trying to get answers. They found like a place here that was a nodule in my neck that was at a category 4. It was benign, but it was like 0.9 centimeters. So I'm just trying to stay on top of all that self-care. Mason just graduated, or he's graduating from middle school next week, and then he'll be going into high school. So self-care is so important. Take care of yourself. So important, y'all. So important. Yes, I definitely will. Thank you for saying that. Yeah, because I've got a little bit, it's like right in here. I'm like, most of the time, like, you get those little, and I think anytime you get like a head cold, you get like the soreness in your chest. And Mason, he's tough. Mason's pretty tough, y'all. Little guy, he when he gets sick, you don't really know he's sick. He just kind of keeps to himself, and he's definitely more kind of, he'll sleep a lot. Typically, he likes to sleep a lot, which I let him sleep because rest is always good for you when you're not feeling good. But he never complains. He never gets emotional. He just kind of rolls with it. I said, Mason, do you want to stay home from school? Because he's got a little bit of a cough and a runny nose. And he said, no, I'll go to school. He's like, the day they're giving out yearbooks, and I'm supposed to get my yearbook. And so they're supposed to be giving out seating tickets. So our pastor will be going, and hopefully his youth group leader from church can go to graduation. I wish my mom could come, but they've got a lot of stuff personally going on, so she won't be able to come. Used to fake being sick to stay home from school. Oh, no. Yeah. I think I skipped school a few times in my day, but boy, oh boy, when my dad got me, it was not pretty. So, but that must be what it is, because like I didn't even notice it until like first part of this live. Like something's weird on my nose. My nose kind of feels clogged up a little bit. And golly, sore a little bit right there. Excuse me. I will take some of that cough syrup if I'm coughing too much. They gave me a stronger cough syrup. I don't like taking cough syrups, but I know sometimes you have to. Thank you for the 3 people watching and the 3 likes. Welcome. Ree, you can drop your channel link here into the description. I think a cough is going around. I hear a lot of people coughing lately. Yeah, and see, mine comes and goes. Ever since we moved in this trailer, and this trailer it needs a lot of work, pretty much. I don't put out a lot of personal details on my personal life, but it's a rental. It's 3 bedroom, 2 baths. Seems like I've battled with a cough the last 2 or 3 years. And mine must be like a chronic cough because it goes away, then it comes back, then it goes away. Mason don't get it too much. I don't think my husband ever gets it. And you would think, bless his heart, he would, because he's I'm not saying anything bad, but he's been a chain smoker most of his life. And he never gets it. He never gets the cough. So it's weird because like me and Mason, I get it probably the most. Seem to get the cough. Mason don't get it much. I get it, and it'll last, oh my goodness, a long time. I think it's something to do with the weather. A lot of my family was telling they had rain, but see, we don't have rain right now. We had a lot of rain in the winter and fall time, but typically we don't have it. I don't think so. I don't think so. There's a lot of things I won't mess with because I had taken them way back in the day, and I don't know for sure if it was that particular medicine that I took, but I felt like it just kind of made me, I don't know, itchy, like blotchy like. But then there's a lot of stuff, that like, I don't know, like I smoked at one point in my life. I was never a chain smoker. So I don't know where it comes from. I guess because some of these big trees I got out here, maybe. Maybe that's a possibility. I don't know. But yeah, this just kicked in, like literally just quick this morning. So, what time is it? Yeah. Okay. It could be trees, and if the air is dry, yes, that's what I think, Bree. I think because when it's really, really dry, I cough a lot more. I notice like the drier it is, the more I cough. And they have what they call the swamp cooler, the really, really old style type of way, and that sucker is just loud. It doesn't work. So we ended up putting in window units. There's one of them right there, and there's one downstairs in the bedroom that was already here, and then we've got one in the kitchen area, and my husband has one in his little man cave room that we run and use to keep the trailer nice and cool. But I'm weird because I don't like air like constantly moving on me. I don't do fans and all that. If it's hot, I want it, but I don't want it just nonstop. When it gets dry or if I'm in front of fans, I cough. Yeah, see, I'm the same way. Like I need air. You're just like me in that. I need air, but I can't have it like right on me. Right on me it kind of makes me worse. I wish that question would go up. There we go. I moved it up. But it kind of makes my body feel worse. Some people, like most of my family, love like fans and stuff like that. If the air is in, yeah. Yep. I don't know. It's weird. So y'all, please forgive me if I didn't do the decluttering, reorganizing. I'm hoping, I'm only going to give it one more week after this, and then I will go back down. I will still be uploading, but it would only be 3 times a week instead of 6 times a week. YouTube makes you work hard. I work real hard. I've worked, June 10th will be 6 months. Literally, I've been doing YouTube videos, and I'm right at that $50 amount with my threshold. And so I don't mind it. Thanking God for it. I get a little emotional about it sometimes, but it just, yeah, if I don't want to overassert myself doing YouTube videos neither. I want to do them, but I want to do them if the channel's really growing and picking up, Air is on in the car, I cough. I'm like that too. My husband, so he's the opposite. He has to have moving air. I can't. They do. They really, really do. You got to work really, really hard. Here, so when I got monetized, it was like 4 different verification steps. My very last one, when I hit the $100 threshold, I select what form of payment. And you have to have that every time. I thought it was a one-time thing. You have to have it every time. So I'm like, if I get it this time and then next time around it takes me another 6 months to a year to hit $100. And regardless, even if I wasn't monetized, I'd still be doing videos. I might just do them a little bit differently because I love YouTube. This has been one great way, y'all. I've been able to connect with a lot of my family. Warshy and Coffee, I was watching her this morning, and she was telling me that my stepmom was watching her live stream. My mom's mom and dad, my grandma and granddad Barton, they're in their 80s. I think my grandma's, and God, forgive me if I get their ages wrong, but I know my grandma Barton is at least 84 or 85. I think my granddad's like 82 or 83. And they watch our channel every day. It's one way they've got to know Mason. They've never got to meet Mason. It's been a really, really beautiful platform for them to get to see my mom when I'm down there. It's been a really good platform. My stepmom, we get to see each other and talk. There's tons of family here on the platform. And not only family, just friends, like people that me and Lisa, my good friend Lisa Britton, we went to school together. She graduated a couple years before me. I graduated last year, but we actually did high school diploma together. So there's just amazing people here on the platform. A lot of you guys, friends, Yeah, so that's one reason I will always do YouTube. Even if YouTube wasn't paying me, I would still do it because, I mean, there's no other way. I mean, it's not like I don't drive, for one. That's for personal reasons. You know, higher anxiety and nerves. But, you know, it ain't like I could drive and go and visit everybody on a day-to-day basis or even a weekly basis. So it's like it's nice to be able to connect and stay in touch with people because I do call. I make a lot of phone calls to my aunt and my uncle, my grandparents, my son. I reach out to my kids back home, stuff like that. But it's not like I get to, you know, we don't get to be around each other face to face. Where I'm from is it's 3 days. 3 days if you drive it. Flight would be about a day and a half. And that's if you get lucky and you have no layovers and you have a really, really good flight. And we went home back in 2021 and it was right at about $7,000. So we spent right at about $2,000 on our flight tickets and then just having money when we went down there and stayed for food and doing things. So it's really, really expensive, you know. Cost of living is a lot more here in California, you know. They do pay a little bit better because the cost of living is more. So if you get a job and you're making minimum wage, it kind of evens out. We don't want to be out here forever. So, yeah. But California is expensive. Yep. It is definitely expensive. Some people call it the right to starve state, which is not really fair to say, but that's what I've heard some people to say. I don't say that. I think you can kind of adapt wherever you're at and kind of be grateful just for two things. One, you got to have the Lord Jesus Christ as your Savior in your heart and everything you do. And secondly, I believe it's a mindset. None of us are going to have great days every day. I mean, I'm over here coughing and my nose getting all fuzzy and I could let that miserably run me down. I do it. I have a lot of days where I cry and I sit and talk with God, but I'm like, okay, after that's done, I got to get up and I got to focus on whatever I need to do. I'm one of those people. I can sit in front of a TV, but I don't prefer to. I don't really like to do TV. I have to be up doing something. I could be out picking weeds out of my little flower garden here. Or, it ain't got no big flowers yet. Or I could be doing something in the yard or going through something in the bedroom. But I'm not one of those I can be sitting still all day long. I get that from my daddy. My daddy would tell you, now that I'm getting older, I'm not like that. But my daddy is 64. He went through his health stuff, and I don't go into details on that here on the platform. He had surgery, and he's probably ready to go back to work. He was always what we call a piddler, you know, a busybody. That's how I am. I can have the TV going in the background, but I can't just sit in front of the TV all day long. Can't do it. Yeah, there we go. Busybody. That's me. So we're 38 minutes in. And so welcome to the three people here. Feel free to come in and say hi with me and Ree. If you like our stream, then thumbs it up. Make sure to consider joining the channel. Y'all, I'll get better at using my laptop and my phone. I don't know why I haven't figured out how to do it from the phone. Drop in the membership link into the stream instead of the description. Because some people tell me, well, how do you find the super thanks? How do you find the link for the monthly membership? And I typically put a link in when I'm on my laptop. I just can't figure out how to do it from the phone. I sometimes am a busybody and sometimes a couch potato. And there's nothing wrong with having a mix of both. Trust me, there's nothing wrong. I am not judging anybody that is or ain't. It's one of those things. It's just like, it doesn't work for me. I think where I have higher anxiety, and I was born, and I don't know a lot about it. I was born a nervous baby, and then my mom and dad took me through a lot of testing throughout my childhood. And then in my adult years, they told me I'd probably be a nervous adult. That could look different ways. And I definitely always was. Some people, like, I don't take nothing for my nerves. I take something for anxiety twice a day. And I'm one of those that kind of helps me mentally if I'm up being busy. I mean, it's not like you're really, when I don't feel like I'm trying to escape anything, but I like to be productive and busy. I'm not one of those that can sit and, oh, I don't feel good, and this is going on, and I got that wrong and this wrong, and I made a mistake. I have to be up mentally doing something. Like, I like to be proactive. I don't work. I'm a stay-at-home mama, so YouTube is like an income for me. Once it does start growing and picking up. And, I definitely did finish high school diploma within hopes that I would get into a job. But the area we live in, it's really, really nice. But town's probably about 15, 20 minutes, even driving. And then if I walk it, it's a couple miles. My husband could help me, but, he does electrical work. So he's not wanting to have to do that. And he don't have like a 9-to-5 job typically. Yes, me too. And you ain't got to overdo yourself when you're doing something. I see a lot of people, I've tried it and I love it, except I can't go straight across. I end up doing this motion, crocheting, knitting. There's so many activities if you're not able physically, or you prefer not doing a lot of housework and stuff. There's so many activities they make to where you can sit. One thing me and Mason like to do, and I'm thinking about really, really starting to do it again, is we like to get the puzzles, and we get the bigger ones. We like to go for like 1,000 pieces, and we glue them together. And we buy. They make. I've only seen one kind at Walmart. I'm pretty sure there's more, but they make puzzle glues, and you glue them, and you have to let it dry really good, and then you can glue them together. We've done a SpongeBob SquarePants puzzle, I think, and I think we did like a dog, of all these different types of dogs puzzle. And we've done a couple puzzles we haven't glued together. But we love, especially on like a late afternoon when there's not a lot going on, to take a puzzle and try to connect all the pieces and glue it together. It is so, so much fun. And I picked that up way back in the day. I've not done a puzzle in a long time. I should get a puzzle. Yeah, they're fun. They kind of mentally, I feel like they kind of help especially if you're going through something, they kind of help the gears up here keep going and running, and that's important. A very good way to unwire. It is. Very, very good way. So I'm very thankful for that. I'm so thankful. I'm going to pull something down. Okay. I feel it though. I'm like, oh, I don't want it. The cold's kicking in. But I like to do that, or I love planners. I love purses. I have way more purses than what I could ever dream of having and need. I love planners. I've been doing planners for a very long time, way before I knew of them as a planners. It was called agendas. And even before I done that, I had the little spiral notebooks you'd buy and you'd have to have for class, and I'd write little notes and doodle. I've never been a good drawer. Now, Mason, he can draw. I draw like the stick version of little stick people. But I really enjoy it. I think with my memory, man, I get forgetful really easily because my brain gets on overload really fast. So I think for me, writing things down, to-dos, appointments, little positive things, quotes, is just a good way for me mentally too. I feel like that's a really, really good way. I've always used a planner. It helps me stay kind of organized. So welcome to the 3 people here. Welcome to our channel. Come on in, say hello with me and Ree. Me and Ree's the only one in the stream chatting right now, but come in and say hi, like the stream. Thumbs us up, share us out if you can. Consider joining the channel if you would like to. I try to really read to relax, but I find I get bored. Yeah, see, I read, and I'm like that. I can read for a little bit, and I'm just like, even if the book's really interesting, I can't stay in the book. I can read for an hour or so, and then I'm like, I'm over this. And then I have to find something else to do. And a lot of times it's just sitting hanging out with Mason. We'll play board games. He was playing Connect the Dots, what was it, yesterday or the day before? And then he's got a swing over here his dad built him. Can y'all see that? right there. Move that stupid thing up. Right here. Here, let me walk y'all over to it. Y'all probably can't see it from right there. He's got a swing right here. I need to get up anyway, stretch my legs. He's got a swing right here in this tree. My husband done. He loves to swing. And my husband just put it up there on that. See, there's our well. That was just put in a couple weeks ago. And I don't know, I ain't gonna walk all the way around, but if y'all are curious, most of y'all have seen it. So it's an older little trailer I live in, a little single wide trailer right there. Did you say old little trailer? And my landlord has a tree service that's directly behind us. And right there is like part of the fence. And so he cuts all the trees. Everybody here in the Atwater area knows him. Like, oh, I knew him. I went to school with him, and he was pro wrestler and coach, and he's really known. And it's like, oh, goodness. I thank you. It's really, really old. It needs a lot of love. They're supposed to be putting me up a roof. I think they're wanting to go with the metal roof because the roof needs a lot of work. And that now that it's dry, I'm hoping and praying that's going to be done. But it's a rental. It's 3-bedroom, 2-bath. We don't put too much money or work into it because it is a rental and we don't plan on being here forever. Our goal is Mason's going into high school, and before he, once he gets done with high school, so the next 4 years, we would like to be able to move home. That's a wait and see thing. That's the hope, right? We don't want to be out here forever. Home for me would either be, we moved from Jacksonville, North Carolina here. But home for me would be South Carolina. But it's a wait and see thing, I got to start saving money. I got to start getting things done. And financially, it's not easy being a one-income family. But we always make it through. My husband's the only one that works. It's not because I don't want to work and I don't want to help out, y'all. It's just the way it is sometimes. No, I've never seen, does the Carolina get hurricanes? I don't know. I'd have to ask my dad. I don't think so. I've never seen one, but I don't know if they do or don't for sure. And I've never seen one here in California neither. So, I don't know. Do you enjoy these type of just chit-chat lives? Let me know. Maybe I'll pick out, instead of doing declutter and reorganize, maybe every other week I'll do this type of thing instead of doing the declutter and reorganizing videos. Yeah, okay, you do like the chit chats? Okay, yeah, that'll be something for me to consider, because I do a midweek chat, midweek chat and coffee updates, and all that is giving you updates on how things are going for us. I give updates a little bit on health. I don't go into a lot of detail on that. And then I also share the Lord's Word, the readings from Our Daily Bread. And I was so sad. I did an Our Daily Bread reading. They sent me a little booklet to a new book they got out, and it got no likes. That kind of disappointed me. Like, wow, the Lord's Word, you're sharing something that some people can buy and grow with God. And there was one like on that video. It was a little bit depressing, because everybody should be thumbsing up that type of video, you're right. I don't know. Some of my videos, my cleaning videos typically do really good. These type of videos do really good. But I need to find ways, and I'm trying to be more consistent. There was the week I took off, not this week, but the week before. So that brought my watch hours down. And it's good if I do get monthly members, if I do get super thanks gifts. I don't ever want anybody to feel like they have to. It's always optional, because not all of us can. But once they open up my watch ads and I get the 4,000 hours, that's going to help the channel a lot. Because anytime you're watching a video, if you're watching that 2 to 3 minute ad, then I get paid for that. And it is a good way for me. It's a really, really good way for me, considering how are your watch hours doing. So I'm about 1,213 away is what they were saying, and it was right down below 900. less than about a month ago. But because I took a week off and I didn't really upload much, and some of my videos, some of my vlogs have been shorter, I think my watch hours are dropping. So if you're not persistent with your watch hours and you're not uploading consistently, then your whatever watch hours you're earning, they kind of roll back and they drop down. You have to be constantly staying on top of it in order to keep those watch hours up. And I don't know how YouTube kind of calculates that in and does it, but they kind of gradually take away. And it's really, really hard. It's really, really hard sometimes, because sometimes you can't. Sometimes you can, but sometimes you can't. It just depends, on life and schedule and stuff. But that is my goal, y'all. Maybe I'll get into part-time work, and I probably won't really. Honestly, I'm at home between everything I'm going through right now with my health, and then being a stay-at-home mama. It just makes more sense for me to do it this way. I think I hear the watch hours for a year. I think it's something like that. YouTube's got everything. It's really nice that they offer so much, but some of it can be a little bit. Some of it can be a little bit confusing. Like, I don't even know what the Ruby thing is. They got a little Ruby symbol up at the corner of the stream, and it's got a little 0. Like, how do you earn those? I've asked people, and a lot of people are like, I don't even know what that is. And no YouTuber really gets paid the same. Some might make big, some might make none, some might make little. Yeah, so the way they do it is kind of confusing, but it's always going to be a good place as long as you respect social media. You're not doing drama or debates. You're not being judgmental. You're not here because you're just trying to make money or get views. You're here because you're wanting to be here. It's always going to be a good platform. A lot of people use it for step-by-step tutorial instructions. A lot of people just like watching, supporting. A lot of us back when the COVID junk went on back in 2021, it was a good way to feel like you could still connect with people. It's a really, really good platform, but it is in the person themselves, just like anything. Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. It is all in the person, what you're putting out and how you're putting it out. Is if it's important. If you're just on YouTube because you're looking at, how much money you can make from it, then, that's going to show. If you're there because you really do care about your audience and you're wanting to make money and you're wanting to have fun and do it as a hobby and outlet, that's great. So, and for me, I mention it a lot. I like having YouTube on during the day. When I clean, I need to listen to something, or I get bored and laugh out loud. I'm same here with me. So, for me, I probably do mention memberships, super thanks, and gifts, but that's the only 3 options that are open up to me right now. YouTube offers different things, and I keep up with everything. So it's called YouTube Creator Studios, and that keeps up with my analytics, my views, my hours, my revenue, my threshold mark. And I wouldn't be persistent even on that, but there's no point in me being a monetized YouTuber and not even trying to be persistent on reaching the threshold amount or reaching my goals. That's why I say, if nothing else, I do it as a hobby, because it is a great place. It is a great place, And I was thankful. When they told me I could. So my first day of being monetized was January 10th. I had to go get a new ID made because my ID expired. Had a lot to do. Had to fill out the tax stuff on YouTube, all that good stuff. And I don't know exactly how that works. I'm kind of learning. I don't think they actually do until you hit like a $600 amount on YouTube. And then you pay every year, but I don't know exactly how it all works. But I love it. I love YouTube. I wouldn't have it any other way. I've done YouTube on and off for, 10, 11 years. I've had a couple of channels. This has not been my only channel. It started off when I originally moved out here as we were doing craft time with Mason. We're still trying to get answers on Mason. We were just doing a lot of different things. I had been watching videos and I seen that people were uploading. I tried it and then it just became like a hobby. And then I've learned a lot from watching cleaning tutorials and different types of videos, and then it became just somewhere where, like, it's a nice outlet. And the three biggest ones for me is definitely the Lord first, family, friends, and my followers. And then secondly, it is a hobby, it is an outlet. And then third, yes, it's been a really, really great place. What are my favorite type of videos to make? Probably cleaning, because that's my background. Like, back when I did work, I worked in the hotels. I was a housekeeper. I gradually bumped up to an assistant executive head housekeeper. So inspecting rooms, making sure everything's in order. And then I've worked in restaurants many times, but cleaning, I really enjoy. I grew up in a family on both sides to where, your beds needed to be made up. You cleaned up behind yourself. My dad would put us out in the yard with trash bags if we said we were bored. So I like cleaning. I like things organized and neat. I have my own style, my own way. I'm not about keeping up with the trend or keeping up with what's the newest. I just like things really nice and neat and tidy and organized. I have a lot of stuff, but I do like clean stuff. And cleaning's probably my favorite videos. Definitely the Lord's Word. I think it's important for people to know who Jesus Christ is as our Savior. I think it's very important to share Him and talk about Him, your own testimony, your walks. And then I would say I enjoy just coming on, getting to know y'all and getting to share with y'all and share life and different types of videos. But yeah, we're almost an hour in, so we'll go over everything one more time, and then we'll stay on for like another minute or two. We'll go a little bit over an hour. If you are new to my channel, then we are Variety. My name is Crystal, but our channel name is Crystal's Daily Dose of Joy. We upload persistently, consistently, I say both. Mondays are planner decorations. Those are live, and I decorate the planner for the week with a theme. Tuesdays are Clean With Me's. And we have a focus point. A focus point is an area of the home that needs a little bit more love and a little bit more cleaning. Those are Tuesdays videos. Wednesdays are midweek chats and coffee and updates on life and in the Lord's Word. Kyle's vlogs. Yo, hello, Kyle. Welcome, welcome. Are you new to our channel? Thursdays are vlogs. That's a little bit of everything. I merge video clips together. Pictures, videos, and then I'll do weekly and daily vlogs on Thursdays. Fridays is decluttering and reorganizing of something in the home. And you're getting rid of things, but you're also cleaning up. And Saturdays are a growth stream. You're connecting to other channels, other people. Even if you don't do videos, you're showing love and support of them, and they're showing love and support back. Hey, Kyle's Vlogs, are you new to the channel? So if you are new here, then make sure to like, subscribe, share, and comment if you enjoy our content. We also have monthly memberships. Y'all, we got 5 monthly members. YouTube did tell me when we get to 3 more, I get to 8, I can add in special features. And I don't know what that is, but I get to have special features when I have 8 monthly members to the platform. So just be thinking about that. If that's your cup of tea, let us know. Let us know. I apologize if I keep sniffling. I got a little bit of a cough and cold. It was a chance. My name from KK's Travels. I wanted to change it up a little bit because I wanted to test and see how things are going. Oh, okay. Well, I like the channel name. I like it. But welcome. So you're not new here. You've been following me for a while. No, you're okay. You don't have to be sorry. No worries. But any of y'all do consider, you don't have to join our monthly memberships. Is our level 1 is $1.99, level 2 is $2.99, and level 3 is $4.99. Each level, my perks are monthly with the memberships, and there's shout outs, there's little photos of me and Mushroom, our kitty. Beside each level, there are, we do a lot of giveaways. You get early access to all my videos. I try to reach out to most people personally and here on the platform. And I am adding in more perks. Well, I wanted to change my name because I wanted it to be something a little bit easy for everybody. I don't want it to be like long name, so I don't want it to be confusing to everybody. Okay, and that's cool though. I like it. I like that. I think it's different. I think it's a pretty name, Kyle. Kyle's or Kyle. I love the name. I love the name. So yes, y'all do consider joining the channel if you would like to. Like I was saying before, we are giving it one more week. We're trying super hard to build everything and the threshold and the watch hours. It is a gradual thing for me. I'm super thankful and super blessed for anybody that is a monthly member or super thanks or gifts, or if you're just here supporting, it is optional. It is not a have to do thing. But it does help the channel. You are supporting. We do should support back. And yeah. I'll let you get back to your thing about YouTube and stuff. So yes, but no, I like the channel name though. I do. And I hope y'all are all blessed and doing good. We're doing good. I got a little bit of sniffles, a little bit of running nose, and a cough and cold. I think I caught it from my son. He, like Wednesday, was like, Mom, I don't feel too good. And I woke up with like, I don't want to get up. I didn't have no energy. And I appreciate it. Thank you so much. You're welcome. Thank you so much for supporting the channel and being here with us. So, but yeah, I do like the name. So yes, but yeah, and I do have a giveaway going on, y'all. The giveaway items I don't show every time. It is optional. You have number 1 or number 2 or number 3. Number 1 is just like, subscribe, share, hit the notification bell. Or number 2 is join the channel, become a monthly member, super thanks or gifts. Or if you do both of those, you get 3 entries in the giveaway, and it's for a Kate Spade purse and a wallet. And the wallet is no name brand, but I will be doing a name drawing for it July 1st. It was going to be June 1st, but we only had like 4 or 5 names. So I wanted to run it an extra month to give everybody a chance to try to enter if they wanted to enter the giveaway. And if you want to enter the giveaway and you do one of those things, just put the word enter me in the live stream or on one of my videos. Try my best to support whoever I can. Sometimes I'm busy with my own things. Half of the time I can't get everybody all at once. Doesn't work like that, but I try my best. And that's all you can do. That's all you can do, Kyle. All you can do is try your best. None of us can reach everybody we want to, you know, and it's okay. It's okay. I'm one of those on my platform where if you're a monthly member, if you're just here and you're just viewing my channel, you don't like it, you come in and you leave. Hey, I still love you and I still appreciate you. Because hey, at the end of the day, we all have lives, we all have schedules. So many people reach out and say, I'm sorry I didn't get to watch the channel. I'm sorry I haven't been around. You don't have to apologize for stuff like that. We have life, kids, school, homes, schedules. You don't have to apologize for being busy and having your own life and your own thing to do. I mention it a lot because the goal is on YouTube to try to build your watch hours, to try to be a good YouTuber, to try to be consistent like you would in anything. But I never get upset with anybody if you don't. Yeah, it's not who I am as a person. Millions and millions creators on the platform, and it's crazy, and I will agree with you right there. Yep. You just be you. You be consistent. And if you can't, it's okay. You know, it's okay. Short and sweet, and then we're going to jump off here is like me. I got monetized January 10th. June 10th will make my 6 months that I've been monetized, and I haven't even met the $100 threshold that YouTube requires. I'm at right at the $50 amount with my threshold, and all I can do is be consistent and persistent and keep trying my best and be me and not get upset with myself if I'm not where I need to be, but knowing I will get where I need to be in time, and that's it. I can't be overly tough on myself. You know, I'm a lover. I love everybody. Do I love my enemies? Maybe a little bit. Unfortunately, today I had to find some love in their heart. They're probably going through something, I think. And that's what it is. You have to. You know, the Bible says, love thy enemy. If thy enemy's hungry, feed him. You know, offer something to eat. And if he's thirsty, offer something to drink. You have to love in the same way Jesus loved. And if you can't, then you definitely have to spend time in prayer. He's the only way, y'all. God is our only way. None of us are leaving this earth without him in our lives and our hearts. You know, and he was such a blessing to me, millions of us, the whole world. So it's always nice to just be nice and show love, show support. Yeah, and whew, I wish my nose would quit running. I had like one side. This side is dried up. This side stopped up. What can you do, right? So yeah, but it won't let me drag it down. I love when people spread the word about God in Jesus Christ. It's amazing how we have such wonderful people, and that's a good thing. And it is amazing. You know, that everything Jesus done for us, he died for us, y'all. He took everything that we should have got as humans, everything. He took the beating. He took the mockery, just mean people. And he took it because he knew that he did it for us, right? There's nobody in this world that could have ever went through anything the way Jesus did. And he loved us so much that he took on all of our sins. I used to go to church back then, learn all about him. It was great. Yes, and he's an amazing person. He's the first thing in the mornings when you wake up and you lay down. Thank you, God, for another day. That's what I like. Thank you, God, I'm alive. Thank you, God, for beautiful air. My pastor says anger and gratitude, the two can't coexist together. And that's true. If you're grateful, you can't be angry. If you're angry, you can't be grateful, you know. And so you just have to keep in a mindset that, you know, not everybody's going to live their life the way you live it or even have the same kind of walk maybe you have. But you do have to be positive and good towards people, love people. If you can help someone. If you can, it's okay. Sometimes in the world we live in, we look at help as, oh, I don't have an extra $20 I can give. That's not what help necessarily means. Help can be like just, hi, you look nice today. Can I hold the door open for you? There's so many different ways and forms of help that you can offer to somebody. If you're praying for somebody, like God, pray for their health, pray for their mental state, pray for their financial situation. That's a form of help, right? You're serving and helping when you're praying. And if you can help in numbers or in time or stuff, that's nice too. But you have to look at help and love in all different ways. Truly, truly, I believe that in my heart. You know, there ain't no way if I have enough money to go out to everybody in the world, but I can come on and I can be positive and I can share, and y'all support me and help me, and I can help y'all back by giving you the type of content and the videos you ask for, right? So yeah. This cold's going to whip me, y'all. So I'm going to jump off here. I hope all y'all have a blessed day. If you haven't joined our channel yet, there's always monthly memberships in the description below. Check it out to join. It shows up in a little blue link. There's super thanks and gifts, which is in the comment section right here over beside where you comment in the stream. And I'm going to jump off here. I got a few things to do. I'm probably not going to do a lot with a cold. Thank y'all for letting me do a live stream instead of a declutter and reorganizing video. I don't have the energy to go in there and try to clean out that cabinet. And y'all check out this link right here. This is Kyle's Vlogs. I'll give it just a minute or two. Let it stay up a minute or two if anybody wants to connect. Check that out. And make sure you are supporting each other. If you like, subscribe, comment, share, hit the notification bell when you're watching YouTube, it does help out a lot more. But even if you're just viewing, it's much appreciated. It is much, much appreciated. And it is, we're thankful for each and every one of you. We truly are. So I'm going to give it just a minute or two for you, Cal Vlogs. That way, if anybody does come in, they can see your link and click on it. We're at 100. Not 100. We're at an hour and 8 minutes. We'll go for another minute or so. Check the links out. Check each other out. Support each other. Show love and support. I keep sniffling. You can hear my nose. I'm about to go take some cough syrup. But yeah, I love to hear the wind chime. It's barely ding, ding. But thank y'all for all your love and support. Truly, truly. We had some amazing ones here, and it's much appreciated. Much appreciated. You hear the wind of the chime, the wind of the chime. I love to hear it. Sorry. But yeah, I hope y'all have a blessed day. So I am going to jump off here. I think my son tried to call me too. How do I end a stream? Let's see. Uh-oh. Let me drag that down. Okay. Y'all be blessed. I'll see y'all later. Bye-bye.